everyone, I'm Hannah Witton. Welcome back to my channel where we like to talk about all things sex and relationships and bodies and all of that good stuff. And today's video is about Kegels, or Kegels, is that the American way of saying it? Pelvic floor muscle exercises. Now, we probably have all heard of these at some point, but in reality, how often do we do them other than right this second because we're talking about it? Give this video a thumbs up if you are currently doing Kegel exercises because you've heard me now talking about Kegel exercises. So I'm aware of the benefits of doing your Kegels, working that pelvic floor muscle. I know it, and yet I'm very bad at, in practice, regularly doing my Kegel exercises. I mean, it's not that hard. You can literally do them sat down, standing up, like you can multitask. And yet I just forget. It's just not on my priority list. And also, I have never used Kegel balls, and we will be getting onto them a bit later. But first, what's your pelvic floor muscle and why is it important to work it out? Great question. So everyone has a pelvic floor muscle regardless of genitals, and it is in your pelvic region. It's kind of like the muscles that contract when you stop a wee. So when you're like mid-flow peeing and then and the pee stops. Although I wouldn't recommend actually doing this when you're peeing because that can harm your bladder, but it's that muscle that you have to kind of like think about working out. It's that thing. And there are lots of benefits to working out this muscle and getting it strong. Off the top of my head, it can help strengthen your bladder and your bowels. It can make pregnancy, childbirth, and post-birth much more easier or comfortable. It can make sex better, apparently. It can help with erectile dysfunction, and it also just means that you're generally going to be a bit more in control of your genitals because you will have built up those muscles and know how to work it. I am 27 years old and I am already sometimes just wetting myself because my pelvic floor muscle is not very strong. For instance, like if I'm exercising and like everything is like loosey-goosey and moving around, a little bit of pee will come out, or like laughing or coughing, little bit of pee will come out. That's because I have a weak pelvic floor muscle. And there is nothing wrong with peeing yourself, especially at 27. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is something that we can do to reduce that, to, keep everything nice and tight and controlled and healthy. Tight is maybe the wrong word, but maybe it's the right word. I don't know. And here's the thing. As with any muscle, start easy, like take it slow because you can overwork it and that would hurt. That being said, as someone who very rarely does their Kegel exercises, I'm gonna just go straight in there and try balls for a week. I just think maybe it will help me do it more passively. I don't know. Because like when you're doing the Kegel exercises, like the tensing and releasing, you have to like be kind of mindful of that and do it. Whereas if you have a weight inside your vagina, then my vagina is hopefully just holding on to it and I don't have to do anything. Or I'll prove to myself that my Kegels are like really weak and the balls will just fall out of my vagina. Who knows what's going to happen? So yeah, I'm going to be trying Kegel balls for a week. This does not mean that I'm going to have Kegel balls inside me for an entire week, 24/7. No, that would be so bad for you, I think. What I am going to be doing is maybe using them 1 to 3 times a day and just in kind of like short bursts. And we'll see towards the end of the week if I can handle a bit more or handle a heavier ball. So I told the lovely people at Shush about this video idea. You may remember them from the letting the person in front of me decide which sex toy I buy video. And they've kindly gifted me 2 sets of Kegel balls. #gifted. Oh, you can hear this one. So we're gonna open them now. Isn't this exciting? We get a sex toy unboxing and some Kegel exercises. So, everyone's a winner. Right, these ones are, these ones are the Shush Love Cherries. It includes a how to use them. It says coat with lube. It includes a little lube sachet. Oh, isn't this glorious? Ta-da! They are cherries, as the name would suggest. Look at these bad boys. So they're made of silicone, so they are body safe. This is the lightest one, and then middle one's heavier, and then this is heaviest. This feels so heavy. I cannot imagine having that inside my vagina. My vagina would just drop straight out. This one though, this one feels manageable. These are so adorable. And then the other ones that they sent me are from Juju. Oh, they're called Amis. They're called friends. Oh, because Juju is French. And these are your little friends. Okay, so these ones are all pink, but they come in different shapes and sizes. So this one is the lightest one, and then medium, and then for some reason the smallest one is the heaviest because it's denser. That's how physics works. Your PC muscle, the pubococcygis, is the hammock-like muscle that stretches from your pubic bone to your that's your butt bit, isn't it? A strong PC muscle is the key to more intense orgasms. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to start with these as they generally are lighter than the other ones, and you know, we're just gonna start easy, give myself a fighting chance. Gonna take us through some important things about cleaning.
You can just use warm water to clean the body of the product, and then you can gently dry it with a loose cloth or just use a towel to patch dry, and then you store it in a cool and dry place.
And the other important thing to note with these, and for a lot of Kegel toys that you'll find out there, is that they are likely to be silicone based, but do check. These are silicone coated, which means water-based lube. No silicone-based lube, because silicone on silicone, not happy. So yeah, this is just some water-based lube. I'm going to read the instructions on here.
Start with the lightest love cherry, put the lube and pop it inside your vagina. You can fix severe squeezes, but it's better, harder, to stand upright or walk around, as the heavier the weight, the harder it is to defy gravity. Start with 3 sets of 10 squeezes, so it's all about reps. When that's easy, build up to holding each squeeze for a slow count of 3. Once it becomes almost too easy, it's time to move up to the next love cherry.
Love cherries are pleasure toys too. Hello! Wear around the house to build arousal. Wow, are we just filming a video of me just getting turned on? Is that what this is going to turn into? Demonetized! Used for internal sensations during solo play or oral sex. Definitely will have to give that a go. Not on camera though. You may find this enhances sensations, making it easier to climax. Interesting. The added benefit of a strong pelvic floor is stronger, easier orgasms. Ooh, this is important to note. Love cherries are not suitable for anal play. And you know why that is? Because this is not a flared base and this will just get sucked up into your butthole. Nope. If you want to put anything up your butt, make sure you're putting things up your butt that are either attached to a human or are specifically designed for anal play, because your butthole likes to suck things up, whereas your vagina likes to throw things out. And that's the difference between a butt and a vagina, you know, in the simplest terms. Okay, so I'm going to put this in right here, right now. I mean, I did put a menstrual cup in my vagina on camera, so is this so bad? Right, hello, welcome to my bathroom. We're going to insert a Kegel ball. We have the lube, we're going to use the lube. Although if you watched my using a menstrual cup for the first time video, you'll know how putting lube on that went. The lube just made it fall out into the toilet. Okay, hold on, we're just gonna rinse this actually, because it has been touching things. It's like a giant sperm coming towards me. Right. I thought putting a menstrual cup in my vagina was maybe the weirdest thing that I've done on the internet, but now this? Okay. Oh my god. Come on. Get in there. Yeah, we definitely needed the lube. It's like 10 a.m. Okay. Oh, hold on, it's about to pop in like a fucking cherry. Holy shit. Right, can I feel that? Okay, it feels secure. It doesn't feel like it's going to... Wait, I've lost it. I've not. The string is hanging out of me, but like, I can no longer feel the actual ball itself. Oh wait, no. Ooh. It makes me feel like I really need a wee, because it's like pushing down on... Okay, don't pee yourself, Hannah. Oh my god, no. Okay, right. Whew. Oh god, it's like literally, it feels like it's about to fall out. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not about to fall out. It is still like very secure though. Right, let's pull my pants up just in case, you know, anything happens. Hand wash. So now I'm gonna do my first rep now, and then I'm gonna take it out so we can all experience that process together. Okay, so we're doing 3 sets of 10. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is exercise, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Come on, join in everyone. Do your Kegel exercises with me. Vaginas and penises alike. We can all do it. Round 2. 1, 2. Cool. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Am I a fitness instructor now? Hell yeah. Final round. 1. Okay, so doing that, the only thing that I can really feel is the string in my underwear. And actually, kind of, because it's so long, I don't think I need like that much of it hanging out. I think I could probably shove like more of it in, because the thing is that the string is just like cupping itself around to my butt crack, which is not ideal. It's not what you want. So I would be wary of that. That's like my first thought. The other thought is that it feels very secure in there. So like this weight is fine for me, but we will see. I don't know if I can like feel myself gripping around it, but I'm sure like if I got a heavier one, then I would actually like feel myself physically having to hold on to it for it not to fall out. Whereas I think my natural pelvic floor muscles are strong enough that it's like holding it in and is secure. Okay, but now we're going to take it out. Oh God. Is this going to make me feel like I'm going to go wee again? It does make me feel like I need to wee again. But also, the cherry string is very stretchy. So I'm very scared it's going to like ping out or break off. Oh wait, no, I need to like bear down. I need to actually like use my muscles to push it out, right? Oh, maybe I need to go in there with my fingers to grab it. Come on. Wow, this is hard. How do you get it out? It's stuck in me. This is what happened with the menstrual cup. I thought it was stuck. Bear down, Hannah, bear down. Use those pelvic floor muscles. The string is so stretchy. Oh, there it is. Oh, is that what giving birth is like? Probably not. Probably not what giving birth is like. Oh my God. Okay, well, that was a resounding success. I'm not 100% sure how I actually got that out of me in the end, but hopefully with practice we can figure it out together. Okay, so I think we're off to a great start, and here is me trying Kegel Balls for a week. All right, so it is technically still day 1. I just did some filming, hence the hair and the outfit change, but I was filming here, so I need to pack down my equipment and put it back in the office. And so I thought I would shove a Kegel ball in and walk around and do that and do my Kegel exercises. I have a call in 15 minutes. So hopefully we'll have time to take it out before the call starts. Or maybe I'll just sit with the Kegel ball in during the call. We'll see. Right. First, need to put this bad boy back in. Ooh, yeah. So Kegel balls are in, much easier this time. And yeah, it feels like I want to pee again. It's just pressing down on all of those muscles. And also, because I only have like a rectal stump because of my stoma bag, it also feels like it's pressing against my rectum. There's a lot going on inside me right now. But right, let's pack down this equipment. Whew, sitting down then just felt a bit funny. Okay, my call is in 6 minutes. So, it's my book. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do the reps. Should we do the reps again? Hold on, I should be sitting on the edge of my chair, shouldn't I? Oh, I just tensed my bum then, not my pelvic floor muscles. What's that about? It does feel like I'm just tensing my arse instead of my pelvic floor. Isn't this riveting content? It feels different to having a menstrual cup or a tampon up there. You can feel it a lot more, but I don't know whether that's just because I can feel the string, the plastic string on the outside, because that's like in my pants and I can physically feel that more. I don't know, but it is heavier than a tampon and a menstrual cup, and the whole point is that you are supposed to feel it. So okay, my call is done. It overran, which basically means that I've had this Kegel ball in my vagina for over an hour. I don't know if that's bad. We will see. I'm gonna go and try and take it out now. I was doing some Kegel exercises during the call though. It's just really hard to remember to do them. I feel like because it's been in so long, I can actually feel my muscles working because they're like getting tired now. They're like, please, let us relax. Back into the bathroom to take it out. You're not coming with me. Not this time. So it's day 2 and it's already proving really difficult because I've just done a whole morning of work sat at my desk when I could have easily been doing my Kegel exercises and completely forgot. It's so easy just to forget. But basically, I think I'm gonna upgrade to the middle weight one today because when it was in me yesterday, the light one was fine. Like I was having no troubles like holding it in or doing the exercises. So I think I'm gonna upgrade to this one today. I have like 15 minutes before I need to leave the house. So I'm gonna do this. Dan is working from home today. Dan, how do you feel about my Kegel Balls project for the week?
I don't know. It's fine.
It's fine. There we go. Great audio soundbite there. What do you think of these?
I thought they were like a pair of things.
Do you want to feel them?
Which one are you on at the moment? Easy mode.
I had the easy one in yesterday.
I'm assuming they go by shade.
But it goes by weight, Dan. Did you not feel that the...
Well, yeah, but the darkest one's the heaviest one.
Yeah, the darkest one's heaviest. Right, let's do this. Oh, we have the middle heavy one. Come on, water. Oh God. Okay. I don't even know if I want you to see my face. There we go. There's like just the bit where it like first goes in is really tricky and then once it's in it's like fine, but getting it out is really difficult because the vagina isn't a gaping hole. The vagina, when it's not being used, it's just shut. So as soon as I put the ball in, then my vagina just like closes in around it. Okay, this doesn't really feel much different to yesterday. Should we do some Kegel exercises standing up and then we can do some walking around the flat until I need to leave, basically? 1. Can't feel it. 6. And rest. All right, people with vaginas. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. See, I'm not even concentrating on it. I started tensing my arse. No, Kegels, focus. But next I need to like upgrade to the whole like feeling it from the middle and then like pulling it up and then holding. Oh, I'm doing it now actually. 5. Okay, yeah, I'm actually like trying to properly squeeze onto it now. I think I just wasn't trying hard enough before. Right, final set. All right, let's walk around, shall we? Back again, time to take it out. I don't really know if it's working, what's working. Okay, this is the hardest part. I still don't quite, do you know what? I've got to sit on the toilet because I really need to bear down. And when I'm bearing down, it feels like mucus might also come out of my arse. Do you know what I mean? Is that relatable? Hi. What kind of weird ass content am I making for the internet? Whoa, there it is. Oh, it's such a weird feeling it coming out. That's what she said. Good work everyone. I'm not sure why I'm finding it so difficult to get it out. I don't know whether it's got something to do with this ball in particular or my body or my technique. I'm not sure, but this is what I'm talking about with the string and why it's kind of scary because basically I'm pulling it to get it out, like this is inside me, and look how thin that gets. Like I'm scared that if I pull on it like way too long, it will snap. It's not what you want, but does make this really fun. It is day 3, and despite what my appearance may make you think, I've had a really busy day. I just went to the gym this morning and then showered and got into comfy clothes because I'm just working from home today. And also Kegeling. Okay, what's this, Hannah? This is a different one. What's going on? You weren't using these. I know. But because I've been having a difficult time getting those other ones out of my vagina, I thought maybe this string would be different because it also has a hook situation rather than just pulling on a string. This is the medium weight one of the Juju ones, and it's also the biggest, so I'm a bit nervous about that. Maybe I should try like just the heaviest one just because it's smallest. I don't know. You hear that? You hear that? So there's like the weighted balls are inside it and you can kind of hear them jiggling around. And I think there's meant to be some kind of like thing where some people might get sexual pleasure from that, maybe, if it's like they're moving around and it's like jiggling and vibrating inside them. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see. So yeah, oops, just whacked it in my face. Gonna try this one, see if I notice any difference with it being like a 2-ball situation and it being like this. Like this does feel sturdier. So I'll update you. Right, it's already lubed up, so let's try this one. Okay, so the thin bit in it, the thin bit between the 2 balls is really bendy, so like shoving it in, it just kind of like is like, oh, we don't want to go in straight. And I'm like, no, go in. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more inside me. But the string thing is shorter, so that doesn't like just hang out loads, it only hangs out a little bit, which is good. Like I can actually feel it. Right, I'm just talking to you whilst doing my Kegels, just so you know. Let's move around a bit, but not too far backwards because your pants are still down, Hannah. Like I feel like I'm working. So if I like just put my fingers where the plastic loop hook thing is, and then I do the Kegel, it like moves away from my fingers. It's like, no. So that's really cool. I'm like, oh yeah, I can actually like feel a tangible outcome of me doing these exercises. I'm gonna take it out to see how this goes, see if this is any easier than the other one. So right, hooking the string, bearing down. Oh, that was easy. Okay. We have a new favourite. Oh, I forgot to practice shaking around with it. That'll be tomorrow. So far, so good. Day four. So I'm gonna use the same one that I used yesterday. I'm gonna use this one, but I'm gonna just keep it in for longer. I'm out all day recording podcast episodes, but I have like 20, 30 minutes at home just to like get a few bits of work done, eat breakfast. So I'm just gonna keep this in. I definitely wanna see if I move my body, if I can feel this. I doubt I'll be able to hear it, but I want to see if I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. This video isn't even sexual, but I just know it's gonna get demonetized. Like, what is sexual about putting things up your vagina? Okay, it's at that weird bit where like one of the balls is in, and then you just kind of like have to shove it a bit more. There it is. Washy hands. Let's do our first test. No, I can't feel it. I want it to vibrate inside of me. Maybe can you get vibrating Kegel balls? You must be able to. You must. What if I forget it's in there? Well, that happens to me a lot. Not forgetting that a Kegel ball is up there, but just like getting busy with work and then forgetting something, and then I'm like, shit, I need to leave the house. But then I'm like, but I have to take this Kegel ball out first. We'll see. Hannah, remember, you have something in your vagina. Take it out before you leave the house. As predicted, I am now rushing to get this Kegel ball out of me so I can get moving with my day. Ooh, at least this one is easy. Oh, there we go. But yeah, that was fine. I do feel like this weight and this shape, I'm like working to keep it in. But alas, shaking around, couldn't feel a thing. But right, I have to go now. So have a good day. Day 5, and I imagine that you are sick of seeing me in this bathroom, but I'm going to try the heaviest one. One of the things that I've learned so far is that actually it's really difficult to remember to do your Kegels. Like, maybe it needs to be a thing that you tie in with another daily habit that you're already used to doing. Like, maybe I need to make a resolution to myself that I will do my Kegel exercises when I'm brushing my teeth. If anyone out there is like really good at doing their Kegel exercises, please let me know how you fit that into your life, or like at least how you make yourself remember. So we're just gonna hang out this evening with this bad boy inside me. Right, anyway, whatever, let's get going. I do enjoy this part of it, lubing it up. I wonder if this one will feel like the easiest to put in. Nice and easy. Nice and easy going in. Ooh. Okay. Does it feel any heavier than the others? I don't know. I think the differences between them all is like so subtle. Okay, we're gonna leave this in for a while and do my Kegel exercises. Yeah, this one feels harder to do the actual tensing, like pulling it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall out. But I do have a 27-year-old vagina, so maybe that helps. I don't know. Okay, I'm about to head out for the evening, but I've had it in for like over an hour now or something, and it feels good. When I like actually do the Kegel exercises around it, I can like actually feel it. Right, bear down. Woohoo! Right, that was pretty easy to take out. So, Kegel balls. I actually did my pelvic floor exercises this morning, but just without the balls, because I did it whilst I was brushing my teeth, whilst I was getting ready in the morning, and I think I've finally cracked it. I think that is the answer. Unfortunately, because that's the answer and it's so like low maintenance and you're already doing something else, the idea of using Kegel balls at the same time like adds an extra barrier to it. And if you're just doing your Kegel exercises anyway, do you need to add a ball into the mix? Maybe sometimes for fun, and then actually you are thinking about it, whereas most of the time I'm not thinking about it, and that's the problem, because I need to think about the Kegels to do the Kegels. But if we're talking about the balls, so what did we try? We tried the lightest lilac, also the lightest in terms of the least heavy, and then the middle one. We never actually got to the heaviest cherry one, because we then switched over to, where did we go first? We went to this middle one, so the biggest one, but it's like the middle weight, and then we ended on the heaviest weight of the Ami balls. So we didn't try the heaviest of these and we didn't try the lightest of these, but that's fine. Like, no one needs 6 Kegel balls. I think like going forwards, I think this is going to be my go-to. I enjoyed this one the most. Unfortunately, once you've used a toy, you can't then give them to your friends. So we'll just keep these. Oh, Christmas decorations. Perfect. Perfect. You should have seen our Christmas tree last year. It was covered in sex toys. So the reason why I preferred this one over this one is mostly for the process of taking it out. Taking these ones out because of the fact that the string is like elastic and stretchy. It felt like I was pulling and pulling and pulling, and like my vagina was just like, no, you can't have it back. And that made me a bit nervous with how like thin it could get. Whereas this one, because the strings are like that, it means that when you pull on them, you also pull on the ball itself. The one thing I didn't try this week with Kegel balls is using them for pleasure. So having them inside you during sexy times and like other things going on, and maybe that heightens the experience, maybe that creates different sensations than what you normally have. I haven't tried that, but maybe I will in the future. But this video is about your pelvic floor muscle. I would love to know from you, have you tried Kegel balls to do your pelvic floor exercises in sexy times? What kind of ball do you use? And also, do you just do your Kegel exercises generally? And when do you do them? How do you do them? How do you make sure that you remember to do them? Do you have a penis? And how do you do your Kegel exercises? Because you also have a pelvic floor, and it's also important for you and your erection, if that's important to you. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Please do give this video, this very, very strange video, a thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I don't know how to store these. Please let me know if you also have any storage solutions for Kegel balls. Do I just keep them in their original boxes? New thumbnail.